Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia and today we will be reviewing another protein powder brand. So this one is a Dymatize, and I saw this on my Amazon recommended and that's why I bought it. But honestly, what really lured me into it is that it was significantly cheaper than the other protein powder brands. This bad boy right here was $29.99 on Amazon and it has 26 servings in it, which means that each serving is $1.15, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Let me read you guys what's in each serving so that you guys can get a good idea of what this brand offers. So it has 25 grams of protein, 140 calories, 2 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, 2 grams of sugar, 5.5 grams of BCCA or BCAA, and then 2.7 grams of this other name I cannot pronounce. Other than that, this flavor is Fruity Pebbles. And I think that is it for the basic rundown of this protein powder. As per instruction, it says to add 1 scoop to 6 to 8 ounces of water, milk, or your favorite beverage and to mix thoroughly. And a thing to keep in mind is that this is whey. I thought that since it was a whey protein, it would mix easily into whatever type of milk I wanted it to, whether that be almond, oat, or even just regular dairy milk, but it doesn't really mix well with milk, and that kind of confused me because since it's the flavor Fruity Pebbles, I thought it would be like a richer consistency, if that makes any sense, like a thicker consistency, and I don't think it is. I mixed it with water and I thought it was gonna be like the Ghost Oreo flavored protein powder where you have to shake it up a lot, and also the more water or the more like liquid you add, the easier it will be to blend. But that wasn't really the scenario. As much water as I added, it didn't get easier to mix. Mixing it in a type of milk was very hard for me, and I don't know if I was just mixing it wrong. Also, I just used the blender bottle. I just shake it up, but mixing it in milk was very hard. And I usually mix my protein powders with almond milk because I just don't like drinking dairy, but I'm not lactose intolerant, so I did try it with regular milk. It just didn't work. It worked even worse than almond milk, which really surprised me because it is a whey powder, and whey means it has dairy in it already. Using this protein powder, I always mixed it with water, and I usually mixed it in with 8 ounces of water, and the consistency is very thin. It's not a thick, like creamy texture like the Ghost Oreo protein powder. It's more like thin, kind of like the All Max protein powder. The longer you spend shaking it up, the less the clumps become visible. What I found to really work is to shake it up for 2 to 3 minutes. I know that sounds like a very long time. It kind of is, and it low-key hurts my hand shaking it. But what I've realized is after I mix it for around 2 to 3 minutes, I will put 2 to 3 ice cubes in there and then shake that around even more. And the ice cubes will pick up the chunks of like protein that didn't mix up, and it'll mix it more thoroughly. So that's what I figured out that worked for me. As for flavoring, I wouldn't necessarily say it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. More so it tastes like cereal milk. But I recommend this? Probably not. Honestly, this is a pretty standard protein. It has 25 grams. I feel like a lot of other proteins do too. Even though it is slightly cheaper, I would just probably get a higher quality protein, if that makes any sense. I think this definitely does what it's supposed to do. It's just a basic protein, but I would recommend a different protein before I would recommend this one. And especially if you have been drinking protein for a while, I just don't think that this protein gives you the best experience. So no hate or shade to this protein brand. I feel like if I needed to, I definitely would buy it again, but it wouldn't be the first option I went to, if that makes any sense. Like if mediocre was a protein powder, this is the protein powder. I think that is it for the most part. If you guys had any other questions or concerns, please leave them down in the comment section below and I will answer you guys. If you guys like this video, and make sure to check out my other playlist filled with protein powder reviews and pre-workout reviews. I think that is basically it, but if you guys like this video, please get a huge thumbs up, and if you guys like me and want to see more content, please subscribe down below. Here are my social medias, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!